Welcome back, CAD students. Today we're going to make the center plate that we need for our basic jig assembly. I've already opened up the base file so that we can add in our part here at the bottom. I'm going to hit the plus key down here and hit create part in inside our file, and we're going to rename this center plate. Our center plate is actually going to be in the front view here, so I'm going to sketch in this view. We're going to use this line tool, and we're just going to create a basic sketch that looks like the side profile of our center plate. There it is. Let us make sure, I'm going to go in and add some horizontals, that our part meets the horizontal and vertical on all of these. And then we're going to go ahead and add in some dimensions. The top of our part, it was really unhappy. I think because I made this one somehow vertical. So let me look at my horizontal again. I'm horizontal there, there, I'm vertical there, there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dimension this top part. This is going to be 110 millimeters long. I'm going to hit F so I can get in the middle of that. The whole height over here is going to be 85 millimeters. The inside part here is going to be 65. And that's going to leave us with this piece down here being 10 and this piece down here being 10. That should be our part. I actually think this height here is only going to be 75. Okay. So double check your dimensions here. You can also check them in the book. We're going to green check this, and we're going to do an extrude of this whole part. And that extrude will come out for us 50 millimeters, be about 2 inches. And let's go to our isometric view, and there is our center plate. We're going to put a hole on the top of this, so let's do a sketch up here on this plane, and let's just put a point right there in the middle. Let me hit escape out of that, and we're going to dimension this hole to the side edge here. There we go. I don't know why. That's going to be 55 millimeters. And then the dimension from the hole to the bottom is going to be 25 so that it's nice and centered. And we can green check out of that. We're going to use our hole tool. We want a clearance hole. It's going to be simple. We're going to go to metric on here. Call it a clearance hole, and it's going to be a 25 millimeter. If I select 24, you'll see that it does 25, and we are going to go through all on that part, and then you can double check all my dimensions there. We'll go ahead and select that point. So an M24 will give us a 25 millimeter, and make sure you're in metric and do a through all. So now when I go to isometric, I have this nice hole in there. We're going to put some holes in our side as well so that we can attach this. So I'm going to do a sketch on this plane, and we'll do a point. I'll just put the point somewhere on there, and then we'll dimension it from the bottom it needs to be 25 into the side. Oops, I'm sorry. On this dimension, it's 25. On this dimension here, see, let's double click that. We want that to actually be 30. And there will be that hole. Let's use our hole tool here. This is going to be metric. We're going to do a simple hole. We want a 22. I'm sorry, let's go to 20. An M20 post plate clearance through all. And we'll select through there. And with doing the through all, it'll go all the way through, which is perfect. That is what we wanted. And that is actually our center plate. So save that into your document, hit the turn in again, and you can move on to the end brackets.